Good morning, class 4th. Children, I hope you all are fine. Children, we are still on chapter number 1, and in the previous period we have discussed about primary memories. Okay, what are its type and primary memory. In this chapter, in this period we have discussed about secondary memory. So this video is about that. Okay, so let's start. I am on page number 9. The secondary memory is used to store data for a longer period of time, also called the external memory. It is required because the primary memory is not sufficient to store large amount of information. So children, secondary memory is used because we require the data, we need to save the data for a very long period of time. And that is why we need it. At times what happens, we work on the places from where we need information, but we may have to work on it later at our homes or somewhere else, like those who are working in office. Then they work there, but for completing the pending work they need to have that work with them which they can complete at home. Okay, so that information we can carry in the secondary memory. Okay, because we cannot carry the computer system available in offices or even in school to our home. Okay, so we can store that information in secondary memory and then we can take it along with us. It is also called external memory because these devices are not inside the computer system, so that is why it is called external memory also. And another reason is that primary memory is not sufficient to store large amount of information. We cannot store a lot of information in the primary memory, and that is why we need secondary memory. Because otherwise what will happen, if we will keep on storing something in the primary memory, the computer system will stop functioning, it will crash. Okay, now storage devices. In everyday life we use many storage devices like almirah, cupboard, locker, etc. to store things. In the same way, a computer uses CDs, USB flash drive or pen drive, DVDs, etc. for storage of data. Okay, so just like we use many storage devices in our daily life for keeping our things, whether it is in kitchen or in your bedroom or in your living room or in your study room, same way we need these devices for storing our data. Some of the storage devices are USB flash drive. It is a small storage device used to carry data or transport files from one place to another. USB flash drive is another name for pen drive. Okay, and we all have seen the pen drive. It is a very small storage device, but it can store a large amount of data in it, and we can carry that data from one place to another. CD and DVD. CD refers to compact disc, digital video disc, and can store a lot of data. Okay, so CD is used for it refers to compact disc or digital video disc, and it can store a lot of data which we need to for our purpose or for giving it to other people or for any such reason. Okay, then multimedia card. This card is small in size and is available in different storage capacities. Means it is a very small size card. You must have seen this card if you have seen the phone, if you have seen the phone of your parents or your elder siblings. There is a small card there. There is a small card there and it is available in different storage capacities. Means we can store less amount of data or more amount of data, but it is very small in size. Computer manners. Keep your computer room neat and tidy. Handle all the devices in a proper way to avoid their misuse. Means we should always keep our computer room neat and tidy, and not just computer room, wherever we are keeping the computer or wherever we are working on the computer, and even if it is a laptop, if you are keeping it on a untidy surface, it may stop functioning. So we should always take care of the neatness of the place and of the device. handle all the devices in a proper way. You need to handle the devices in a proper way so that their misuse can be avoided, okay, because these are quite expensive devices and we need to follow proper procedures and proper protocols to keep them in proper condition. Okay, now primary and secondary storage devices. So let's see what are we going to study in this topic. We are going to study only this para till here we will study. A computer stores data using several different methods. There are different levels of data storage which may be referred to as primary and secondary. So it is storing data because one of the main functions of any computer system is to store the data, and it is using different methods for doing that. There are different levels also, that is primary and secondary storage. Okay, a computer's internal hard drive is often considered a primary storage device. If you have seen the computer, there are various drives there like C drive, D drive, all these are part of hard disk, while external hard drives and other external media are considered secondary storage devices. These internal hard drive is primary storage device, and external hard drives and other external media like these pen drive, CD, DVDs, multimedia card, these are considered as secondary storage devices. Okay, so after this we shall study in the next period. Please revise till here and try to understand the concept in a better manner. Okay, bye bye. Thank you.